Hello, my name is Tina from Victoria Designs, and if you like cats, I already have a few amazing kits in our Etsy shop. But now our most popular cats kit also has a tutorial. With these printables, Tina made a tutorial for a journal with an open spine. And she promises in the video it's easy. Of course, if you're more of a dog person, you can use our dog kit instead, or just any other kit. And you can use the printables from our cats kit to make a ton of other crafts. If you'd like to see more of Tina's beautiful crafts and tutorials, go check out her YouTube channel, the link is below. And if you would like to make this craft or any other craft with our beautiful cats kit, you can discover it in our Etsy shop, the link is below as well. And I'll link the dog kits as well, just in case. And now here's Tina, enjoy!
Hi, this is Tina from Ideas and Embellishment, and this is a design team project for Victoria Designs using her Cat's Junk Journal crafting kit. I did an open spine concept here with ribbon. I used a sari silk closure, and basically all it is an eyelet that I put in here, and I taped or glued this on the back to keep it in place. And I'm just going to show you the different things in the kit. Now you'll notice that I left a lot of spots without anything in them. I did this on purpose. It was intentional because if I keep this journal or if I sell it, I think that people are going to want to put pictures of their own cats in these places. And that's what I would do. I would journal and I would put pictures of my own cats in here. I also cut out all the little words, and some of them I did paste in here, but I put them in an envelope and this will go with it. So these are two tags, journal cat tags. The journal is lovely. Lots of places to write, lots of places to add photographs of this. Journal cards. This is a little spot. It is so cute. That's the second signature. More cards. Lots of spaces for you to put your pictures of your kitties and stories about your kitties. So if you want to know how I made this lovely journal, keep watching. First, let's take a look at the papers. Now, I printed the paper on 28-pound bright white paper. I printed the tags on some of these things. I printed on 65-pound white cardstock. I did back some of them, and all I do is turn them around, put them back in the printer on the other side, and have them print again. So here is the paper. Now let's put it all together. Okay, I'm back. I have cut everything out, and one of the things that I wanted to do is use an expanded spine that's open. And I got this idea from Diana Mahar, M-A-H-A-R, and she did a video about a year ago, and I really loved the way it looked, and I thought it would be the perfect thing to do for this whimsical cat journal. The thing that you want to do is remember is on the outside of each of your signatures, you want to have some decorative paper because this is going to be seen on the outside. So I've chosen these, and the inside is so, look how cute. This is so cute. And I haven't decided whether I should add other pages or not. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So so that's what I did. I made the signatures and I put them together just the way I wanted to. And then of course I always have my things in a box. I used a hole punch to punch these out, and I don't know if you can see, but I used a little bit of upside down, a little bit of this crystal glaze to go on the little kitties, just, you know, to give it some shine. I also did that on some of the cards, and I just did that last night, and I waited for them to dry this morning. So they just gives it a little extra something, and I have all of my little things here ready to put into the album, which I will do after it has been put together. So as for the cover, the first thing you need to do is get a piece of fabric. I use, this is canvas. I get it at Hobby Lobby. It's so inexpensive. One of the other things I've done before is just go to a craft store and buy one of the inexpensive tote bags and taken that apart. So the other thing that we need to do is we need to get a piece of cardboard, and this is just cardstock. This is a 12 by 12. It was in my stash, and I thought it was kind of cute, so I decided to use that. My pages, folded in half, are 4.75, 4 3/4 by 7.5. So I wanted my cover to be 12 by 8 because I wanted a little bit of room on either side. And then I left room also for about a 1.5 inch spine. So, because these aren't very big signatures. But, so anyway, so that's what I wanted to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is glue this down to here. So I think I'm going to use Mod Podge today to put this together because you can get this at the Dollar Tree. And you just want it to be very well adhered to all of it. So I'm just going to put this on the back. I'm hoping it doesn't dry too fast. Now you want to make sure that this dries really well. So we're going to set this aside to dry. This is just actually the base for the cover. So now I'm going to work on the cover. So what I need are two 5.25 times 8. And what I have is this. I bought it from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I need a ruler. Where's my ruler? So this needs to be 8 inches tall. Just do And I've chosen these as background sheets for my cover. So I'm just going to cover each of these, with this paper. Isn't this pretty? I love it. I love it. And I'm going to use Fabri. I just put it in a different jar because it's a different bottle. You know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to use, I think around the edges, I'm going to use this score tape. I just bought this and I want to use it, so. It's blue in the middle. Let's set that right in the middle. Turn it over and burnish. My scissors, cut it down a little bit. Maybe too much. Maybe too much. Cut that down some. Use my corner tool. And again, I get this at colorwayarts.com. It's called a corner miter tool, and I love it. It just makes it so much easier for me because I always get the corners too close. When I try to do it without it, I always get them too close. So I like having this. It makes it very easy for me. I like to use art glitter glue for this part, and I like to do my sides first. It's not, it just depends. Some people like to do the short ends, and some people like to do the sides. Doesn't really matter. You don't have to use bookboard for this. You can also use packaging. I use sometimes, I'll take packaging and I'll just put, you know, like a cereal box or something, and I'll just put 2 or 3 pieces together so that it'll be sturdy. And you push these corners in so that they're like that, and then you just roll that back up, and you've got nice corners like that. So when you're putting the glue, you want to make sure there's a little bit of glue underneath that lip. Okay, I'm going to do the other one the exact same way, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I did sit this under a couple of books to dry, and just because I wanted it to be as flat as possible. And I also like the frayed edges. I don't know, it just reminds me of, I don't know, kitty cat whiskers maybe, I don't know. And this stuff will fray really quickly. I mean, it will. So anyway, I like it. So I have my 2 covers right here. So what I need to do is put the 2 covers, and I want to make sure that they're lined up with the ends of the book here. And I'm going to glue these down, and I am going to use Fabri-Tac on these. So I'm going to go along the edge. And a lot of, I want this to have a lot of glue. A fair amount of this. And this is, like I said, Fabri-Tac. It has a lot of stick. It'll stick. I'll line it up with the side of that. Here. Make sure that it's kind of close to that. I don't want it to be close to that. Like that, and then do the other side. I love this cover. Be out of frame here. Oh, you know what? I did forget to do something. I'm going to pull this up because I messed up. I'm going to put, okay, I need to put this ribbon in the middle of here. And I need 3 pieces of it. I'll have to put this down again. Whoopsie, everybody can make mistakes. I'm going to take this And I want one near the top. One near the bottom. I can hardly tell which is the front and the back. The bottom. Line them up as best as you can. I want this to be straight. And one in the center. So do like I say and not as I do. Put the ribbon first. Okay, and now I'm probably going to have to add more glue, but that's okay. So add your glue. That's it. Fabri-Tac dries really fast. This is fine though. Okay, now we put it on the side like this. Such and thusly. Okay, make sure it's all lined up. Okay, and then the other one on the other side. No harm, no foul. It's okay. I got this ribbon at Joann's, but you can use any ribbon that you want, or you can use a piece of lace, I think, if you want to. Just whatever you have. I just thought this was really pretty. I fell in love with it, so I wanted to use it. So I fell in love with it like that. Make sure all of this burnish it down really well. And then we have this. Okay, now comes the fun part. So because we had to wait for this to dry, now we are going to cut out the places in the middle here. And to do that, we can just use some light pencil marks, just so we'll have like an idea. Where to cut. And I'm going to use a craft knife and go along that line. This is why you want it to be really good and dry, so all of this fabric will be stuck to the cardboard, to the cardstock. So now we have to figure out, we have 3 signatures. So what I want to do is I'm going to put 3 holes. So I'm going to put one right in the center, about a quarter inch on either side. Here's a hole. And then about a quarter inch on either side of that. So there, like that. Just using a pen. Okay. You want to take your awl, you need a pokey tool, and these you're going to poke holes right here into this canvas and all the way through to the other side. Okay, now I have this, and I'm going to fold this in. This is a piece of, just a piece of cardstock that is the same height as my book pages. And I just cut it out the same height. And I want to fold this in half. Okay. I'm going to fold it in half. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I like it to be kind of folded in half. Go. Then you're going to take your, kind of put it in the middle here, right here. Okay, I'm going to put a hole here, a hole here. Then you want to put a hole right underneath this opening right here. See this opening? And on the other side of the opening. Another one under that opening, and another one just inside of that opening. And this is how you're going to punch the holes in your signatures. So I'm going to get some clamps. I have to do it 3 times. Make sure that you put this at the top every time. Trust me, you want to do that. Oh, whoops. Find the center of your signatures. I'm going to put this aside for a minute. Put this in the center, and then I am going to punch holes to the side like so. And the reason I like to do this is because if you fold it over like this, it goes right in that crease. Okay, so that one's punched. And I'm going to do the second one. I need my, yeah, I have it. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to punch each of the holes. Oh, let me. Okay, now we're done with that. Now don't be intimidated by this. My holes are on this side. I need to get some thread and a needle. I wish I had blue. Let's see if I have blue. I have, this looks like blue. I get my thread off of Amazon. I use waxed thread. This is blue. It's pretty blue. And I just need to get a needle. I'm done with this right now. Get a needle. Then I want 1, 2. I usually do 3, although you don't need it. Probably only need 2.5. Okay, this is easy, you guys. This is just so easy. Do not be intimidated by this. You can do this. You get the first signature. I'm going to use this one. You go in this top hole right here, and then go in the top hole of your book. Okay? You want to leave a tail, and then you go turn the book around and go in that second hole. Just like that. Go out the next hole. Go in the one underneath. See, we're going over that space, the ribbon. Go in. And then go back out. And then back in at the very bottom hole where we made the hole in our spine, and out through here. Okay. So we have this like this. Like it tore. It's okay. You go back. Now we're going to go back the way we came. So we're going to go back out. We're going to go back in here. Try not to split the thread. Then we go back this way. And back in this one. And then you can take the needle out, and see, I probably didn't need that much, but we're going to, and do a square knot. So we do right over left, left over right, and that's a square knot. And just hold my finger here, and easier said than done. And then there. I usually put another little in there just to, I don't know, just for, because I need to, because I want to. Okay, so here's what you have. You have this. Isn't that cute? Okay, time to do the second one. And I chose this one to go in the second one. We need some more thread. 1, 2.5, whatever, 3, 4.5, 5. And let me go do the same. Go out through the top, out through the top. And through the next hole, which we made. Out through the next hole. And this is coming through there like that. And then go over that. And go in the next hole. And out the next one, so that we're in between there too. See, just like that. And then in the second hole and the last hole. Okay. Make sure it's tight, then go back the way we came. Easy, because now we can see them here. Go back in this one. Back in this one. Back in this one. And this is so easy. You just kind of like, it's just a regular little stitch, and it's so easy. It's not like any, I guess, you know, it's not like a pamphlet stitch, I don't think. Just a stitch. Okay, and that is the sewing. That was, I just think that is the prettiest thing. I just love it. I just love it. So what I did for the cover, I chose this image from the kit, and I also chose this little cutout, and one of the words in the kit was my cat. I mounted it on cardboard. Sorry about me. Sorry about my puppy. And I put some gold watercolor around the edges, and I put this on there with brads. Very simple. Very, very pretty. I am going to glue this on. Actually, I am going to use score tape for this around the edges. Okay. Okay, I can't get it off. And I want to line this up. And then this was in the kit also. And I took some of that glossy diamond glaze and put it on her eyes. I think she's so pretty. And she's also on cardboard. And I am just going to put her in the middle. I think it's a her because she's got flowers in her hair. Then that'll go. I love the layered effect on journal covers, and it's so pretty. So now that that's all done, all you need to do is decorate your pages. And there you go. So I hope everybody enjoyed this, and really don't be intimidated by the sewing. It is just so easy, and I just love the way this looks. I love the little fluffy stuff. I just do. I think it's so gorgeous. So you can just decorate it any way you want. I am going to put some of this stuff in the journal, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.